First place you land, you go.
I may wear the uniform of a general, but in my heart, I am a simple man. I am you. I am surrounded by traitors. The British say I am a madman. The Americans, I am a cannibal. These are lies.
He's going to kill us, Nicholas.
Go home. Tell the world the truth about Amin. They will believe you. You are a white man.
I want to talk to you about the British journalist.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Can you bring the case forward?
Well, I'm on that case at the moment.
I want this man convicted and hanged.
What? Your Excellency, what's the point of my rendering a decision on the journalist if you say he's already guilty?
He must be declared guilty. But he must first be tried in our courts so that the world know that Amin is fair and right. I also want to teach a lesson to the imperialists who only give us lip service when it comes to helping us.
I'll carry on with the case immediately, Your Excellency. A verdict has been reached. I declare the accused not guilty and order his immediate release. Case dismissed.
I see. Amin knows how to appoint people and how to fire them. Get him.
I want to see the body of my friend. Get out. I must pray for Kiwanuka's soul alone.
Excellency.
Ringoni mondo mi ateko kendo mondo asiljo wa jowasika duto te nying Yesu nying were ala.
Idi Amin Dada was portrayed as the butcher of Uganda, a buffon, a madman, several times in movies like The Last King of Scotland. In fact, they went as far as depicting him as a cannibal in a film called Rise and Fall of Idi Amin. Idi Amin was Uganda's president from 1971 to 1979. History has it that his regime was infamous for its brutality, torture, and state-staged murders. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the good side of Idi Amin that is not usually talked about in newspapers and movies. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also hit the notification button so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video.
Tanzania, ndugu ya Uganda. Uganda, ndugu ya Tanzania.
Idi Amin was a Muslim, and with the disunity that was going on among the people in the Muslim faith, who could not sit together or talk to one another, Idi Amin donated 12 acres of land on Old Kampala Hill to the Uganda Muslim Supreme Council. He had a vision of the Supreme Council having its headquarters on the land and also a mosque, hoping that this would create unity among the Muslims. The dream which Amin had in 1972 was fulfilled by former president of Libya, the late Muammar Gaddafi, in 2006, who assisted in the building of one of the biggest mosques in Africa, commonly known as Gaddafi Mosque, which receives a big number of visitors from different countries, and its minaret offers great views of Kampala city. A former heavyweight boxing champion and a rugby player, his 8-year reign had very many successful stories in sports, like Johnny Akibua's gold medal at the Munich Olympics Games in 1972. Uganda reached the Africa Cup of Nations finals in 1978, and this is because of the moral and financial support Amin invested in sports. It took Uganda 39 years to return to Africa Cup of Nations and 40 years to win the second gold medal at the Olympic Games.
But I wanted to tell the boxers that the only chance to defeat the referee who are against you or against the country is to win by knockout. This is the only thing. And that this is the most important. I used to run 9.8 seconds, 100 yards. This is with my speed, with my weight of getting the ball, and when you tackle me, you can harm yourself. I think you should know this.
Idi Amin was a staunch Pan Africanist and a nationalist, and that's the reason why he became the chairman of OAU in 1975. And he was one of the most vocal African leaders against apartheid, which was taking place in the southern parts of Africa.
The total liberation of Africa must be put into practice. Also, what I wanted in southern part of Africa is completely in Rhodesia and South Africa majority rule. But if Rhodesia and South Africa cannot accept immediate independent to the majority rule in these two countries, including Namibia, then we must really face them militarily, because we are capable of fighting against them, of liberating that country. But when I'm speaking about this, I wanted people to know that I am not against whites, but a white must accept that in these countries the majority are black, and therefore it must be majority rule. And if they are to accept majority rule, I am sure those Africans will live with them in peace and harmony. If they cannot give independence as soon as possible by peaceful means in Africa and in the Palestine, especially the Zionists, they must be faced militarily.
Idi Amin renamed physical features whose colonial names were insignificant to Uganda. Some of the renamed roads included Lumumba Avenue, formerly known as Queen's Road, Nkrumah Road, before known as Salisbury Road, Rosebery Road became Nassau Road, and Baobab Avenue was Malcolm X Avenue. He also changed names of national parks, like Queen Elizabeth was renamed Rwenzori National Park, Maction Falls became Kabalega Falls, Maction Falls National Park was changed to Kabalega National Park. He also changed Lake Albert to Lake Idi Amin Dada, and renamed Lake Edward, Lake Mobutu Sese Seko, after Zaire's president. Although I don't agree with the strategy Idi Amin used to expel Asians out of Uganda in 1972, I do believe in the long run it helped Ugandans to take control of their economy, and in his own words, he believed this would make the citizens economically independent.
Actually, I took this decision for the economy of Uganda. And I must make sure that every Ugandans get a fruit of independence. Since actually Uganda is not yet independent, I will say that.
Credit goes to President Idi Amin Dada for the creation of Uganda's first national flag carrier in 1976, the Uganda Airlines Corporation. He rescued the flying crane from the wreckage of East African Airways. It later collapsed in 2001 and then revived in 2019. In 1974, the sportsman Idi Amin wanted Ugandans to watch the Rumble in the Jungle boxing event held in Kinshasa, Zaire between Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. For this, he set up the Poma satellite station. He also set up another satellite in Arua in 1977, and during the opening ceremony during his speech, he condemned the imperialists for always tarnishing Africa's image through their news.
In order to perpetuate the explosion, the imperialist mass media agents have always tended to twist news items from Africa so as to suit their taste. As to them, news from Africa is not news unless it has a negative element in it. Even where obvious achievements have been more prominent than the negative side, the news media have slanted the news to look as if no progress has been made. In certain cases, they have created fact news and reported it as correct to the mass media. This they have done in order to continue earning large sums of money accruing from false reports at the expense of our people.
Well, born in 1925, Idi Amin died in 2003 in a hospital in Saudi Arabia. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know some of the good things Amin did that I haven't mentioned. And also don't forget to like and subscribe.